Hey everyone, today I'm gonna be reacting to, let me actually flip it over real quick, the Super Mario Brothers movie trailer, and then I'm gonna watch this video right after. This one right here, I don't want to comment. This video right here from 3C Films about Easter eggs, because I know I'm not gonna catch everything that's in this. I just tried to record this once, and so this isn't my first time seeing this. I just watched this, but I didn't record the audio for the video, so we're gonna redo this now. So yeah. So I'm well, I know that's Bowser. I'm not even gonna try to act like I don't know what's happening anymore. It's Bowser's castle coming in. I still don't fully know what that place is because I don't recognize that from any of the Mario games. So I'll have to wait till the movie comes out to see what that is.
Behold, the king of the Koopas!
I want to see who's playing Magic Koopa or who's the voice actor for the Magic Koopa in this game. But yeah, Jack Black does from that scene's still funny.
Open the gates!
Jack Black did a really good job as Bowser. I think Jack Black is Bowser at least. Well, hold on, let me see. Does this, let's see, does this, that's a funny comment. I was gonna see if there's someone commenting about, like, the cast, but no. Whatever. Just, it doesn't even phase that man.
That is but a taste of our fury. Do you yield? I do not.
I thought it would have been funny if he just straight up said no. Whatever though. He tore this place
I
down.
finally found it. Now who's gonna stop me?
So
What is this place? Do not touch that mushroom, you'll die!
Oh, I'm sorry. That one's perfectly fine. Come on, Mario!
that's a Toad and it's Mario, aka Chris Pratt.
Here we come.
This animation on this looks really good, by the way. And this cast, oh, it's so good. Look at all these, like, crazy, all these actors. There's Luigi. Coming soon. I wanna see this movie when it comes out. But now we're gonna watch this.
That is but a taste of our fury. Do you
So let's see these Easter eggs.
I do not.
It's new.
Fans of animation, Nintendo, Mario, whatever it is, I think it's pretty safe to assume we just got a freaking awesome little teaser trailer for the Super Mario movie. So what we're going to be doing here for you guys is breaking down this teaser trailer, pointing out some Easter eggs you might have missed, trying to speculate a little further to what could be going down in this movie. I didn't think I could be this hyped for an animated Super Mario movie, but I also did not know it was gonna look like this, and I am blown away. I'm also
Yeah, the
curious
animation
if you
really
guys down below,
does
were you
look like the
blown away with this
games.
trailer? I think there's
It
one
really does.
specific thing we're all going to be discussing here today, but I don't think that's going to ruin our excitement for this movie. As well as hitting that like button and subscribing if you haven't already. I'm almost at 500k. Help a Super Mario brother out. Alright, so today we had the Nintendo Direct where they promised they would give us some Super Mario content. Probably the shortest Nintendo Direct we've ever gotten, but it was just because it was mainly going to be focusing on the movie. And although they introduced Chris Pratt and Jack Black, they did not waste any time to actually show us some footage, and this really was just a teaser. There's so many characters they have yet to show us, and there's a lot more exciting
Yeah, I
things that
know.
carried our way. But let's just start off here. This Bowser floating castle in the sky looks so damn amazing. I'm not even going to be surprised if they turn out to make a video game spin-off from this movie and they plan to release it, because this looks exactly like what a Mario cutscene has looked like for the longest time, just with a little bit more detail. Heck, this is probably what a Super Mario game looks like on the PS5. That's essentially what we're getting here with Illumination. And by the way, Illumination, great freaking job. Illumination has become that animated studio that's just gotten better and better and has produced some really great movies, but I always was worried what the animation style for this movie was going to look like, because I'm not the biggest fan of the character designs in.
I'll agree. I agree with that. Illuminate, like, whenever I heard they were doing this movie, bro, I mean, I'm a Mario fan. Like, I have a Switch, my first console of choice. But man, when I heard that they were doing a animated Mario Bros. Movie, I was like, I hope it looks like the games, man. It can't look like anything else from like Illumination, because it just won't fit the style. But yeah.
In the Illumination movies, but here for the first time in their studio history, they got rid of their signature style and stuck to what Nintendo has made famous, only tweaking it up a bit, which I think still looks amazing. But what we're essentially witnessing here is Bowser and his castle coming down to this ice castle, being named the King of Koopas, with a bunch of Koopa Troopers by his side, all being introduced to what I always thought was an annoying villain in the games, and I always hated every time he popped up, a Magic Koopa, or how this one is specifically named Kamik. And just every little zoom-in shot of the actual detail behind this animation. We are never going back to live action Mario. This looks fantastic, and I think this is the only way I want to see a lot of the other Nintendo properties brought to life, because this looks magical. Even the way they're treating Bowser as he comes out of the castle is lined up in fiery flames, getting a good look at the back of his shell, his spikes, the detail on his skin, and come on, Jack Black sounds great.
Open the gates!
You can hear like a hint of Jack Black in there, but that still sounds like what you would expect from Bowser, and it has a menacing growling tone, which I really appreciate. If you want to get specific on some of the Koopa Troopers we have lined up here, we do have regular Koopa Troopers, then we have some that are winged that are known as Koopa Paratroopers. We also have this one with a red shell, some spikes, and an eye patch. There's not a Koopa Trooper that's exactly like him, but the closest thing is one named Spiny, but this looks just like a higher up ranking member in the Koopa Trooper lineup. Before we continue on with the ice castle and the little blue penguins, taking a closer look here at the floating castle, like, this is exactly what we've seen before in a lot of the games. To me, it more reminds me of the Mario Kart levels where you're trying to avoid the lava, and you can pretty much bet if we get an inside look to this castle and everything going on, it's going to look like what we've seen from the video games. Now, as far as Bowser going to attack this specific ice castle, I was trying to look up a name for this specific castle, but the closest thing I could find is the name of the level that most of us remember them from, which is the Super Mario 64 level named Cool Cool Mountain. That's how I instantly
that's what
recognized
those are?
because I was one of those 6 children that would pick up the little penguin and then throw him off the cliff just to see what would happen. But now all these years later, we get to see Illumination add some personality into these little penguins, and they got me laughing. We were all afraid it was going to be like so lowbrow, dumb humor, referencing pop stars, busting out a Fortnite dance, minions running around in the background. But this genuinely felt in line with like some Super Mario humor and them trying to throw some snowballs at Bowser. Even the
it does fit.
Penguin when that did absolutely nothing. Hilarious. But even with some of the light family humor in here, they're not going to hold back in making Bowser a destructive, crazy villain, because the boy is all-powerful, being able to destroy this whole temple.
He blew up the
in just
entire
one
thing,
fire
dude.
blow, revealing to us the whole purpose of him getting here is to retrieve one of the stars that we all remember collecting when we were young. Here's where I'm curious if Illumination has a little bit of leeway to play with the Mario world, and not everything has to be 100% like the video games. Because while it's always mentioned in the games, you get some sort of power with these stars. The more you collect them, we don't really ever see that power come to use.
I wonder if this is going to be like a Mario 64 kind of thing. I wonder if it's kind of going to be based off 64 in that case, because the penguins are based from 64. The power stars are like the power stars are like the level system in 64. So I wonder if this is gonna be based off of like a 64 Mario 64. Just a thought. It might not be true, but
least not as far as I remember from my childhood plays. And the other thing about it is it's multiple stars. It's not just one star. The more stars you have, the more powerful you get. Bowser makes it sound like this is the one star he's found.
I finally found it. Now who's gonna stop me?
I'm curious if he has other ones in his collection, and if he does, what do they do? What do they grant him? Are we going to be seeing some of the evolution forms of Bowser in here? Because that would be kind of awesome to see with the stars.
I don't think we'll see a Giga Bowser. That's like a Smash.
Now who's gonna stop me?
Currently at New York Comic Con, Jack Black is there doing interviews, and he did mention that you can expect Bowser to be kind of a musical man, basically confirming to us we're going to see Bowser do a musical number here and there, and that's a...
And that was kind of known. Just, it's Illumination. Illumination does musical songs. Like, Sing is by Illumination, and Sing 2, obviously. And, I mean, both huge musicals, yeah. Illumination does musicals and does them well.
Rumor we actually heard a couple of months back, so that's confirmed. There will be some musical numbers in here, but I think that's okay. I don't know why some people get mad at musical stuff. If it's catchy, we all gonna be singing it. Bringing us to our boy Super Mario, voiced by Chris Pratt, with some familiar music tones. That is a nice one per note slowed down version of the Mario theme, and stuff like that just gives me little chills, because those are noises we have heard all our lives in these video games, and now they're being adapted for the movie. I also want to mention, it's not that noticeable unless you slow it down, but seeing the animation behind Mario, he feels a lot more animated. Like there is some actual physics going on with the way his overalls move, his shirt, his hat, even the way his face jiggles being a pudgy man. Like a me! We already talked a little bit when Mario's face got leaked, how it looks slightly different, but I think in motion, it still looks like Mario. This isn't jarring or really different.
I think the Mario does look really good. I'll agree with that.
What exactly this story could be like, and it looks like they're going the route of the old Mario cartoon show and the old Mario live action movie, where Chris Pratt's Mario might actually be a human from the real world that gets transported.
And that was a theory about this from like Matt Pat.
Out of the little pipe and stares at all the giant mushrooms around him, and is just so in awe and looking at it all like this is the very first time. Lets us know Mario is not used to this world. This is not what his universe usually looks like. So him and his brother most
you can tell he's
likely will
questioning
be
things.
who get sucked into this world. I don't know why you got to do that in animated form. If I really had to take a guess, it's so we could do the fish out of water story. That's where a movie purposely brings in a character that knows nothing about the world, so that way they can be the explanation for the audience. And I guess that's what Mario.
This dude's background is really cool, by the way.
For how things work in the Mushroom Kingdom. Not a big gripe or complaint. I just thought it was interesting they chose to go that route again. Also, it was one thing to see this universe on the poster they release. It's another to actually see lighting, butterflies, grass, rivers.
I know, this thing is beautiful.
So gorgeous. Illumination and animation artists who worked on this movie, pat yourself.
It looks like the Universal Super Mario World.
The voice.
What is this place? Mushroom Kingdom, here we come.
Now look, we were all stunned and shocked when the world announced Chris Pratt will be Mario. We were all like, huh? But it's whatever, you know, movies do this. They get celebrities that have big names so that people go out and see their films. It's not that big of a deal. What was a weird deal is that they treated the voice like a giant mystery.
It's a Mario. That's not the voice. You'll have to wait to hear the voice.
So for months we were wondering, dang, what is this voice? How creative did Chris Pratt get? What sort of sorcery did he do with his voice that is just gonna sound like the Mario we know and love, and isn't just something like I do with, hey, it's a me, let's go to the Mushroom Kingdom. Because hearing that for an hour and a half, we'd be out. And really, after hearing it, it just turned out to be Chris Pratt's voice with a little Brooklyn stank on it.
Mushroom Kingdom, here we
At least that's what I'm getting here. It doesn't sound like it has an Italian accent, more of a Brooklyn one from New York, which again falls in line with the cartoon series because they were from New York. And again, I'm saying it's not a problem that that's what he sounds like. Fine, go ahead and do that. At least you're doing some sort of thing to make it sound not just like your regular voice, Chris Pratt. It was just, why treat it like this big reveal, this big mystery for it just to be slightly different from your usual voice. That's all I'm saying. But if you really want to hear someone changing up their voice to fit a character, Keegan-Michael Key as Toad right here, working as the guide for Mario in the Mushroom Kingdom.
Mushroom, you'll die! Oh, I'm sorry. That one's perfectly fine.
He sounds great. You can barely tell it's Keegan-Michael Key. But
Yeah,
everyone does their voice
I wouldn't
acting
have known that was
differently, so no
Keegan-Michael
use to
Key.
compare. Bringing the trailer to an end with a little teasing shot of Luigi running away from some dry bones. These are Koopas that are just skeletons, very much following in line with what a lot of people know Luigi from the Haunted Mansion games. And it was so nice to see Luigi in that setting, because that's what we've been wanting. And you know, if this is successful,
lighting on
they're
this
gonna
scene is
try and
good,
get
by
that
the way.
spin-off movie, and after him not being part of the poster, Luigi needs some love. But with that said, this doesn't really look like a Haunted Mansion. If anything, it looks like they might have gone onto Bowser's actual ship, because I see lava everywhere. What I'm afraid is going to be the case here is that
Yeah.
Mario and Luigi got separated, and through the whole movie, they'll be going on their own adventure. Mario will mainly be taking a Mushroom Kingdom, probably save Princess Peach, and we'll be cutting back and forth to Luigi going through his own adventure, similar to his horror video games. Hopefully, they're not separated for too long in the movie, because I really want the two together. But only time will really tell.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I'm blown away with this, guys. I love it. I can't wait to see this. And we have so many other characters to look forward to. We still don't know what Peach looks like, what Anna Taylor-Joy sounds like as her.
I know, I wanna hear that.
Played by Seth Rogen. When they bust that boy out, it's time to put on costume number 2. Be sure to leave your opinions down below. Don't be forgetting to hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter at 3CFilms or on...
No, you don't get the plug. Yeah, this movie looks great. The animation's good. I thought this Easter eggs was gonna be a little bit more like Easter eggs, like, oh, secrets you might have missed or things you might have not seen in the trailer, but it's not what it was. It wasn't a bad video, but just wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you all enjoy. I'll probably do a review of this movie once it comes out, and once I'm able to like watch it like once or twice. I'll probably do a review of this movie. Yeah. Cause I mean, I'm a Nintendo fanboy. I mean, I don't even have. Oh, I have my Pokemon cards, but that's not really Mario. I mean, I have my Switch charger right here. My like Switch controllers right here. I mean, I want to get a capture card so I can play like Switch games on my TV or on my channel, like Mario Kart and stuff. But can't get that right now. So, but yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed. Take it easy and peace out, everyone.